Hi guys, it's David from August University. Today we're going to talk about Hex, what's been going on, and yeah, some updates. So let's get to it. Hex is down 9% in the last 24 hours. Not too bad though. We were moving upwards in the week, up about 38%, and basically reversed the decline. Right, so we declined a little bit more, as you guys can see in the chart. But we were down about 60% since all-time highs. So I think a lot of people are just getting bored. A lot of people are getting fed up with certain things like gas fees, high gas fees. Some people are taking profit along the way. There were some giant stakes ending October, and there's still some more giant stakes ending November. So I'll show you guys that on hex.vision. But I've been remaining calm. I know that Richard Hart has been a little bit quiet recently, but he's also busy working on Pulsechain, which is the biggest Ethereum fork in the world of all time, where you're going to get duplicates of all your ERC20 tokens, including Hex. So it's kind of a big deal. So you guys got to have patience. Like I'm going to have patience and dollar cost average in when Ethereum fees aren't destroying you, which they have been destroying me quite a bit recently with my stakes ending. I had to pay a significant gas fee just to get out of my stake, which is unfortunate. Took away from my profits a little bit, but this has taught me a lesson that you should be keeping it liquid or doing longer stakes. I'm talking like 5 years, 10 years for it to be worthwhile for you to gain your yield the appropriate way. Okay, you can still stick a year, you can still stick 2 years, but more beneficial as Ethereum 2.0 is gonna be getting better when it comes to gas fees. That's the goal anyway. And when you get your Pulsechain duplicates, your P-Hex or just Hex, then you'll be able to pay a lot less fees to unstake on Pulsechain, right? Because the fees are going to be significantly less on Pulsechain. That's the goal. So yeah, let's take a look at the chart. Then I'll get into hex.vision. So the chart here on the daily chart, I use a signal indicator called Lux Algo, which gives me some nice reversal patterns, gives me some nice entry points. When it tells you basically to buy or sell on the chart. You guys don't have to follow these cues, but these are good entry points to know that things are reversing, things are happening. You can use it for day trading if you want to be a trader. I do some trading, but mostly hodling. When it comes to Hex, I just hodl, okay? I just hold. And because I know it's a long-term investment for me. I do trade some other cryptos and stocks. But this program, it's called Lux Algo. I'll include it down below if you guys are interested with the coupon code 20% off if you guys want to get it. You just plug it into TradingView, and I use it for entry points on all my stocks, cryptos, etc., all my investments. But yeah, if you look at there, we are on a buy pattern here, buy signal on the day chart. So we were moving back upwards. Now we've delayed a little bit, went back down about 10%, but this has not flipped yet. You can even look on the 4-hour chart, and we're still strong, okay? So we're getting a little bit of a bearish reversal, but I feel like since it's the weekend, I think Monday we may get some more momentum upwards again. Not financial advice ever. I'm not a financial advisor, but that's my opinion. Now, if you look back at all-time highs, I'm going to get back to the daily chart here because it's more appropriate here. So we're up to about 50 cents, almost 60 cents, all-time high. Okay, so that was back in September, and then we had a huge dip over the last couple months. And it is what it is. Hex is built to do this. It's built to go up, take a dip, and then go back upwards again. Dip, upwards again, dip, upwards again, dip, and continue. And that's how assets move upwards, guys. We can't just continually go up and to the right and with no downside whatsoever. It just wouldn't make any sense, right? And think of it as a blessing because every now and again you get a chance to buy back in at a cheaper price. So always have some finances available so you can buy the dip, okay? I'm a huge fan of Hex. I think that Pulsechain is going to be monumental, and Hex is my second largest bag. It was my largest bag, but Ethereum blew up as well. So it is what it is. I'm holding my Ethereum because I believe in Ethereum. I'm holding my Hex and my other tokens that I have as well. And I'm excited. I'm excited about everything that's happening in the near future. Now, if you look at Hex.vision, right, there's some major stakes ending still in the near future. So we have some mildly large stakes ending approaching the 30th. Or sorry, that was October. So a huge stake ending is going to be on the 29th. So right now we're mid-month, close to mid-month. So just keep in mind, there might be more people taking profits. So if you see a dip in the chart, and this might be it, people might be taking profits. You know, it could be old school hexagons that have been staking for a while. It could be anyone really. Even myself, I recently unstaked, right? But I did not sell anything. I just kept my bag, even though it did cost me an arm and a leg to unstake. That being said, it is what it is, guys. The cost of business, the cost of investment, the cost of learning, and I'm not regretting any of my decisions. So just be cautious about the 29th, and after that shortly there might be some sell-offs. If there is, have a little bit of funds ready so that you can buy the dip, right? That's what I've been trying to do. That's what I did. Slowly buying more as there is significant dips, okay? Now, if you look at the gas fees, it's been a little bit brutal, but reduced a little bit. We're up to the $250, $300 range for gas fees, which is completely and utterly ridiculous. And when you stake, when you unstake a pretty hefty stake, it can cost significant. Like one of my stakes ending was like $300 and something to end stake, and it was actually up to $400, almost $500. I waited for gas fees to lower a bit, and then I got out at like $380 or $400. It was still brutal. And I had another stake ended that was like $100 and something end stake, and yeah, I didn't want to pay those fees, but pay the cost to be the boss, right, guys? So it doesn't change my mindset on anything. I think that Ethereum 2.0 is going to help all the gas fees. Everyone's buying NFTs and trading NFTs, so they're blowing up the market, and that's taking a toll on the Ethereum network and slowing things down and increasing the cost and everything, which means it's great for Ethereum because it's being used. The blockchain's being used, but it's just insane with the fees, guys. So I'm excited about Pulsechain, where it costs us pretty much nothing to do all this, and I'm super excited about that. Staking, everything's going to cost basically a fraction. Yeah. So long-term version of Hex, you know, we're still an average 40% interest a year on your holdings with Hex. So I'm not changing my mindset over this. I think staking longer is a learn for me, or keeping liquid as well. So I think if you're gonna stake, you should stake at least, in my opinion, at least a couple years to 5 years, right? If it's a small stake, I wouldn't stake short term. I just wouldn't with the Ethereum gas fees right now. I just wouldn't. All right, guys. So another thing is Richard Hart documentary is looking pretty good. I think that's going to be monumental for the Hexicans and the community. And yeah, it's good to see the quality level of that documentary as it appears to be. And Richard Hart also said on the 6th, he says, where on this chart has 67% dip not been a wonderful opportunity? Exactly. So this is a huge buying opportunity like usual whenever there's significant dips. So hopefully you guys bought the bottom of the recent bottom, and just keep holding. That's it. If you're a Hexican, keep holding. If you're a Hexicant, I don't know what to tell you. The fastest growing asset of all time in the works right now, right? So yeah, that's all I want to say. There's a lot of rumors around Pulsechain Ethereum fork starting earlier, and I think it may be possible. So, you know, what do you guys think? Comment down below if you think that the Ethereum fork of Pulsechain is going to start with the snapshot early. I know we're at testnet, the second part of testnet already. So let me know if you actually believe that the snapshot and Pulsechain will release this month. So until then, make sure you're prepared, guys. Make sure you have your ERC20s and your MetaMask, etc. You don't want to miss this opportunity of a lifetime. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm still bullish on Hex, guys. I think it's I learned from me that you should stake. What's the HODL dog say? Stake long and hard. Stake long and hard, and you know, don't do a day stake or two week stake. It just doesn't make. You can do that, but don't do it because the gas fees will eat you alive. But if you're doing a, you know, a 5 stake, which is 15 years, if you're doing a 10-year stake, my goal is to have multiple longer stakes for my birthdays, so that we can open up a fat bag on your birthday and buy what you want. And also thinking a lot about, you know, for family, you know, doing a lot of stakes for family as well, and teaching them how to utilize the stuff if they want to learn. And I'll be teaching my daughter as much as I can regarding cryptocurrency. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Like always, it's David Wynn, August University. All my Hexy cans, comment below, and all my Augustians, I appreciate your feedback always. Please tell me what you're doing in your life right now that's positive. Please tell me what you're doing to HODL. And yeah, hopefully everyone's healthy, having a great time. And please subscribe to the channel if you didn't already do so. And until next time, guys, just stay bullish, stay positive, and I will see you guys in the next video.